So we're proceeding to the factory, and on both sides of the road you have various retail. There is no zoning. So you'll have a shop selling shoes, caskets, a lathe shop, a grocery shop, funeral parlor, you name it. Coffee shops, restaurants, you name it. And you know, again, the typical means of transportation is the scooter. And you know, there is no trunk. So there's the trunk right there on the back of the scooter. So and this is what you see. You know, there's an auto shop right there. You see all kinds of stuff, and it's pretty interesting. I mean, the spirit of capitalism is alive and well in a socialistic country like Vietnam. Taxes are extremely reasonable for people to pay, so consequently, you know, they're able to open up a business and you know, participate in the local economy. And there, you know, oddly enough, there is no fallback of social welfare. So this is my political statement to the folks in the United States that apparently love to thrive off of free. You know, there is something to be said for low taxes or moderate taxes, responsible taxes that encourage people to start businesses, and that's no more present than what you see, you know, in Ho Chi Minh. I mean, look at this lady right here selling coconuts on the side of the road. She could be collecting, you know, money on the dole if she were in the States, but no, she's trying to earn a living, and you know, she's got her own little business started. You see hundreds of those every morning on the way to work. People on the side of the road, you know, doing things, you know, for the betterment of themselves, and so forth. So anyway, that's enough of my political commentary. I'll send that to the White House, to Obama. Maybe I'm sure he'll pay attention to it as he's collecting his government pension. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just talk about the here and now. As you can see, all kinds of stuff being sold on the side of the road, from hats to coconuts to you know, you name it. What do we got there? Artichoke tea. There's an artichoke tea shop. More fur ball being sold. You know, you see cops all over. You see the Kong all over the side of the road. Well, here's the scheme. They pull people over, and they either take their license or the people pay 200,000 dong, and the problem goes away. It's about $10. So you know, the average cop only makes about $600 to $800 US a month. So he can get quite a supplement by you know, shysting from the locals for various traffic violations. So that's the scheme that goes on. I'll point it out to you here. There's plenty of opportunities on the side of the road here. You'll see the local proletariat pulling over people and accusing them of breaking various laws. And the reality is, all they're trying to do is just shyst them for 200,000 dong. So I'll point it out to you as we go along. But I mean, this is the way to the factory that we take every day, and you see it's nothing but motor scooters and few cars and predominantly buses and scooters is what you see on the side of the road. Going over now one of the bridges, the mini bridges, and this is the Saigon River that we're going over right here, and it's pretty shallow. Depth is only about, in the channel, about 15, 20 feet. There's you know, it branches off and goes into downtown Saigon. So there she is, the Saigon River. We're just traveling adjacent to to the airport, the Saigon airport. How many people are in Ho Chi Minh? I want to say probably 8 million, maybe 4 million people. Maybe it may not even be that big. Maybe it's like maybe 3, maybe 6 million, something like that. Nice people though. I mean, for the most part, never had any issues. I've been coming here for 12 years, and you know, it's an interesting culture. I prefer the food of Thailand better than Vietnam, or over Vietnam. I'm not a soup person, so having soup when it's 90 degrees outside is not my thing. But the soup here is awfully good. When I lived back in Indiana, I wish I would have had the soup when I had those, you know, cold Sunday, Saturday afternoons, and it's dreary outside, and you're not feeling well. Boy, having some of this soup would have paid immense dividend. There's a lady selling books on the side of the road right here. So, like I say, I mean, capitalism is alive and well. Here's the new highway that they've built, and you'll be able to take this highway at some point in time all the way to Moon E, which is an interesting little seaside area. So if I see something interesting, here's another guy selling stuff on the side of the road right here. You can't make this up. Look at that. It's kind of neat to see. I love just the entrepreneurial spirit that is alive and well here. I mean, it's just, it's pretty invigorating. Get you kind of you know, pumped up to participate you know, in the betterment of society by doing something that can you know, add to your own welfare. There's pigs going to market right there. They're on their way to the next life. Pork's a big thing here. You don't see a lot of beef, but you do see an awful lot of pork, and needless to say, chicken. Chicken's very prominent here. But I mean, this is it. I mean, this is you know, on the side of the road, see all kinds of stuff. So I'll point some stuff out if it's interesting.